the relationship that a client has with their attorney is the most trusted relationship they usually have in their life ever. They usually trust you more than their priest. So if you can at least give them that nugget to think about what they want to do, that's better than nothing. Because you don't want to be doing this when you lose the passion for it, you lose the drive and the energy. You're representing people that don't have another chance to have someone represent them. So make sure you're doing it as long as you can continually to fight the good fight.
Is it true in Australia though that the toilet bowls, when they flush, it goes the other way? Welcome to this episode of Bourbon and Proof, where we interview those who have been both successful at law and life. And we're very, very honored to have on today a person from another hemisphere. It's a hemisphere, right?
It is.
Australia is on another part of the world. Mm-hmm. The Miss Courtney Barber. Thanks, Courtney, for coming on.
Thanks for having me. I'm always saying I'm from the deep South, like the deep, deep South, like way down.
Well, Mauro likes a lot of, well, we have the co-host Mauro Fiore, right?
Hello,
Round of applause for Mauro.
I'm here.
And we're coming live from Huntington Beach, and it's June. Mauro, what is June known for in California?
In Southern California, June is known for the shittiest weather month of the year.
And we had, actually, Courtney Barber texted me this morning, was like, be careful, there's a chance of rain. It was like 5%. I was like, nah. My wife told me, Christine was like, you probably should film inside. And I was like, nah. And then it rained and lightning for their episodes.
There's a reason they call it June bloom.
That's true. And when you have lots of hair, you look at things like weather reports because you're just like, I don't want to do all this work and then look like shit. So
I never thought of it that way.
Boys don't worry about any of this stuff.
So for your first pour, I wanted to bring you out a guest pour because I know you like Reposado.
I do.
And there's a very special Reposado. So I'm going to call Robbie Munoz up here to do the first pour. Robbie, can you come up here? You know this Reposado. Round of applause for Robbie Munoz.
All right. Guess
Wow.
pour. How are you?
Robbie,
Good,
did they sell men's shoes where you got those?
You know, they do, but they ran
do?
out of my
Okay.
size. I noticed that, Mauro, you looked a little confused when we were talking about the hemispheres up here for a second. All right.
If they sell men's shoes there, let me know that store.
So Bob brought me up here because there's a little story with this bottle. And I can't believe this thing has survived this long. It's been like 5 years.
You always say one last pour.
One last pour. So this is a tequila. It's also similar to what Christine was talking about earlier. Woman-owned company in Mexico, started by women, founded, run, so the whole thing. So here we go. This
That's
is one last
amazing.
pour.
I'm honored. Thank
And there's only a 50-50 chance you'll go blind.
you.
So,
Perfect.
Robbie, can you pour for her, Miss Barber? Because Mauro and I are going to have our own pour, which Mauro will introduce.
Here we go.
Please put it in
Is
my.
yours right here?
That is.
Let's get
Because if I do drink tequila or Reposado, I will go blind. But it's because my wife will slap me in the face because I do very inappropriate things.
ooh, God.
Thank
go.
you. Oh my Lord.
Robbie really did a nice, that's a good
I mean,
pour.
how short is this episode?
That's why they
gonna
call him first and last name Robbie with the
You
gangster
got it
pours.
for the rest of the show after. It'll
Very
last
nice.
A long time. All right.
Thank you,
Enjoy.
sir. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Robbie.
you.
For the celebrity pour or whatever. Thank you.
Thanks, Robbie.
Well, what are you guys having?
Mauro, introduce yours. We'll have a toast together. Did you?
We're
pour
going to
some?
have...
Oh, I haven't yet.
We're going to have my favorite bourbon, I.W. Harper 15 year.
We all know it's his
As
favorite.
you can see, it's in the very distinctive decanter that you can buy this at, Bevmo and all those things. So I.W. Harper 15 year is one of the best bourbons you can ever get your snout on. So I highly recommend it.
I always know what Mauro's favorite is, so we preloaded it into the box. He loves the I.W. Harper 15. Mostly because I think he just likes the texture of the bottle. He's a big texture guy. He likes friction.
I like to rub it on myself.
There we go. This is not a rubbing alcohol. Thank you.
You have to put a koala on your glass for good
Koala?
luck. Yeah.
A koala?
Koala.
Koala. So make
It's
American.
such a stereotypical Australian thing, but she brought us koalas.
Isn't this so cute?
So I have a koala in my glass.
They're like a little drink koala to go on there.
I think my koala has syphilis. Did you
They
know?
do. They
Courtney,
have,
tell him.
koalas actually have chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
So don't ever touch one.
Well, that's
Unless
a really
you
good cover
also
story.
do too.
I was with a bunch of koalas.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know how to get this koala
no,
out of my
it's-
drink.
I don't
has
know
to
how
go
that fucking koala got in my car.
in your bed. How did this happen?
I got chlamydia from the koala.
It's true
Okay.
though. Cheers,
Cheers,
mates.
Cheers, mates.
All right.
To the thunder from down under, and in
That's
Huntington
good.
Beach. So those of you who don't know Courtney, she also this is good. That IW Harper is good. How was yours?
That's beautiful, delicious.
She hosts the Settlement Nation podcast. She does a lot of handles a lot of our finances for lawyers to make sure that we don't lose all of our money
Yes.
because not everybody's as astute in tax evasion. No, tax planning, as Mauro would like to say. Yes, he does have giraffes.
It's called tax strategy, Bob.
Yes.
And if Uncle Sam catches you eventually, just pay it back.
Just pay it
You know?
back. Yeah.
But in the meantime, you got the cash in your account.
I don't endorse that last message, but you're right about the other stuff.
Yeah. So Courtney, tell us, a lot of lawyers watching, listening, they're like, we know how to make a little bit of money and then we just lose it on like casinos, like my co-host. But what should we be doing? Like, what are some smart things that we should be doing?
Good question. So, as you said, I work with a lot of the top trial attorneys around the country, and we do annuity products really focused on trial lawyers. So, a lot of people have used annuities or know about them before from their clients. They've done structured settlements to help their clients not lose their money. But what we do is really focus on the attorney and how to defer your contingency fee into the future, which lowers your taxable bracket. You can push your taxes out into a different year when you're maybe not earning so much, but also then you can set up annuity products where it's paying your overhead, your law firm advertising, marketing, everything.
So is this why that all of our friends have planes and Mauro and I don't?
That's actually correct, and a lot of them have annuities that pay for the pilots and pay for the planes. So,
Interesting.
yeah,
Maybe we should get a plane, Bob.
Yeah.
you should get an annuity first
Air,
and then get
Bourbon Air.
Oh,
Urban Air. But he needs like a cargo plane to house all the giraffes and baby giraffes that he.
what is
For those
this
who don't-
giraffe thing?
do you not know the story about this?
No.
I would
This
like.
is listen.
Well, roll it back. No, he
Okay.
talks about this on camera.
This is legal. I mean,
I literally walked in on him
every
giving tax advice to somebody.
Every
I-
asshole I know is so proud. Oh, I bought a Rolls Royce SUV. I wrote it off under whatever, it weighs 6,000 pounds, right? The bullshit that everyone uses. If you keep reading the same fucking code, it's part of the agricultural code. It's supposed to be for tractors, but it doesn't really say tractors, so people use the SUV. But it also applies if you bought livestock and animals. So I buy animals that have babies that cost a lot of money. So I buy a giraffe that costs like $100,000.
Okay.
And the giraffe, I write off $100,000 because the giraffe's expensive. And then the giraffe has babies, and I sell the giraffe babies for like $20,000 each, and they have a bunch of fucking babies.
This is like the wildest
In the
thing
meantime,
I've
I
ever
write
heard.
off the giraffe in advance. So I might buy 10 giraffes in 1 year. I write off $1 million.
Where are these giraffes?
I mean,
now?
round of applause. I mean, this is the
That-
most creative. Like, yeah.
I mean,
They're
just
in
do my
San
job.
Antonio in a game preserve in San Antonio.
Okay.
Well,
That-
that's
Anyone
crazy.
wants to buy a giraffe or a zebra, let me know. And actually, warthogs are big right now.
warthogs.
People are buying warthog babies for lots of
Okay,
money.
speaking of warthogs, there are so many dangerous animals in Australia.
Yes, there are.
Like I watched one Brady Bunch episode, and I was so scared to go to Australia because I thought I was going to die. Courtney, can you? Wow, you actually have a.
I brought a book because we're going to play a game. Now you're in my world, kids. And I just got back from Australia and I'm here, so I didn't die, which is great. And as people know, in Australia, we have some of the most dangerous animals in the world. So I want you guys to look at this book and you get to pick which animal that you would choose to kill you.
Ooh.
Because everyone can. So have a
I
look.
get to pick one. I mean,
Yeah.
I want a quick death, I guess.
There's tons of stuff. There's you choose your fighter. There's snakes, there's spiders, there's sharks, there's basically invisible jellyfish that swim up your body holes
All
and
right.
kill you. Yeah.
So I'm not wearing my glasses, so it's a little blurry, but I'm pretty sure this one says both Chinese and hairy.
The what? Oh, this one. Okay. Chinese junk hairy caterpillar. I mean, the brittle hairs are venomous and can break off and become embedded in the skin. That's not going to kill you though, but that's just going to hurt for a long time. All right, you might have to pick something. That's just you're going to be in pain. Yeah.
Hurt me long time.
Yes.
You know, Bob, as you know, I've always said I want to die a turtle's death. Is there a venomous turtle?
There's not a venomous
okay.
turtle. There's so many things. Just pick something from the sheet.
A cassowary.
Oh, okay. He picked the best one. So a cassowary, which is a real animal, it looks like a dinosaur. It is a big bird that has this beak on its head, and it is the bird that police have to use riot shields when they need to get near them, because this bird will run at you and jump at you with its claws out and rip your guts open.
Oh my God.
Oh my
It
God.
is called a cassowary. Look it up. It's a real bird. And it says, if you spot one in the wild, hide motionless behind a tree or a large object until it moves on.
We call that playing possum here in
Yeah.
America.
So that's a cassowary. I don't know what I'd pick. Maybe the invisible jellyfish and just get it over and done
Ugh.
with.
Mauro usually goes with the trouser snake as his venomous animal that does its thing.
It's not in this book. Yeah.
I'm still not encouraged to go to Australia.
No, it's a great place with full of really good-looking, great people.
Every Aussie I know. So if anybody here's ever been to Oktoberfest, anybody here been? I know at least one person's been to Oktoberfest.
Woohoo! Yes.
But if you go to the real German Oktoberfest,
I've been several times.
the Aussies are like the fucking heroes. When the Australians come in, people are like Aussie, 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 oi, 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 and they just chug beers and everybody's jolly. Yeah.
It's a good time.
And they're wearing really white shoes.
Yeah, they call them steppers. So they get their white tennis shoes so white. I don't even know what they do. And then you wear them out and then you throw them away. It's a one wear only shoe.
What?
Sounds like somebody's underwear I know.
Yeah. I like that.
So steppers, and they're just white.
I'm going to get a pair of steppers.
Yeah, and you have to call them steppers. You can't call
Okay.
them shoes.
I like that idea.
So we're doing a full educational session.
Wow, this is quite nice. So if everybody's ever Courtney's husband now, when he was on the when he was on Bourbon of Proof, you were to be wed, or you guys didn't.
I think we were married just
We got
like
married?
a couple months. Yeah.
So Jacob Norman, Jacob with a K, was on for Child Lawyers for Justice, was on this show when we were filmed in LA. And Courtney, so Jacob, who's like a true general in like the military, also a trial lawyer, doesn't drink, never drank. So Courtney came in and did all of his bourbon pours.
I was a designated drinker, so I just came in and drank and then walked off set, which was actually kind of amazing.
So do you do annuities for clients too? Or just for lawyers?
Both. Yep. Annuities for clients and lawyers. I thought you just said, do you do nudies for clients? And I'm like,
Why would you
no.
do nudes for clients? Maybe, but not
I think
always.
it's your accent. I was like, what are you saying?
Annuities. No, annuities.
Yes, annuities. Both trial lawyers and a
Annuities.
client.
And like structured settlements and
Yep,
stuff like that?
that's all the same thing. So it's
Bob, did I ever tell you about my client that refused the structured settlement? Did I tell you
I
this
actually have a
story?
good story too about this. Let's hear.
I had this kid, 21 years old. This was not that long ago, 4 or 5 years ago. He had a bad accident. The case settled for a lot of money. And the kid was 21 and a moron. And his dad was even stupider than him, was going to manage his money.
I know this story.
Right?
Oh, no.
So I had them meet with like a bunch of different annuity people, and they just refused an annuity. No, we're going to do it ourselves. They're El Salvadorans, by the way, too. So just to preface it. So these El Salvadorans get millions of dollars, and I mean millions of dollars. And a year later, the kid called me. He's like, do you have any more of my money? I was like, how the fuck would I have any more of your money?
Yeah.
What happened to your money? Oh, well, there were some problems. I said, well, what happened? He says, well, I don't have any of it left. I said, how'd you spend all that money? And he says, well, you can say, we spent $1 million on prostitutes. That was his first
What?
thing. I said, what? I said, $1 million on prostitutes, and he didn't even call me? No, he said he spent $1 million on prostitutes. And I said, okay, so what about the rest of the money? He said, oh, my dad bought cows, but they died. They got like hoof and mouth disease or something. I said, well, how many fucking
Hoof and
cows?
mouth
I said, well, how many cows did he buy? He said, oh, he bought like 10,000 cows.
Oh my Lord.
So they spent $1 million on hookers and then the rest on cows that died, and they were broke.
Yeah, it happens more than you would like to know.
But it's between lottery winners
Yeah.
and then
Athletes.
athletes and personal injury settlements.
Yeah, like they just lose their money. And it's actually kind of sad. You would know, being attorneys, you have the clients that do call back and If you don't have someone looking out for the clients, it's really sad the people that come out of the woodwork and tell them how to manage their money. And for most of us, honestly, you get a big chunk of money, your mind goes to the craziest stuff. And you wouldn't normally think that, even for intelligent, financially savvy people. So you think about people who've never had more than $1,000 in their bank account at one time. When they have access to millions of dollars, you really have to give them a good framework to know what to do. And the same for attorneys.
I had one guy, his net was $10 million. And when we were doing this, we were in mediation, was with Bob Tessier. I mean, I hope there's no privilege here, but we're not naming names. The client at the end said he wanted all of his money in gold bricks. He wanted 10 million in gold bricks. We're like, wait, what? And this took us 2 months to explain to him. He was 21, a young guy, that he wanted to take it, bury it in the sand.
Bury it in the desert or
Yeah.
something? People are weird, man, but they can blow. People who've never had any money can really blow it fast.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But you can't really do anything. You know, they say they want it. You try to have them structure it, do an annuity, something. You do your best. But at the end of the day, it's their money. Here, go fuck it off and spend it if you want.
And-
So how do we protect ourselves, Courtney? I mean, what do we do as lawyers when our clients are just like, I'm going to go bury 10 million gold bricks in the desert?
Well, I mean, first of all, get good people around you. So have good structured settlement brokers that you trust, that you think could actually talk some sense with them. And also, you're doing exactly what you should do. It's not your responsibility after you've done all the hard work to make sure everything is set up. You point them in the right direction, give them the right guidance, put the right people around them. At the end of the day, they're going to do what they're going to do. But hopefully, if they're around the right people and they do listen to you and trust you, which at this point, they usually trust you more than like their priest. The relationship that a client has with their attorney is the most trusted relationship they usually have in their life ever. So if you can at least give them that nugget to, think about what they want to do, that's better than nothing.
So is it true in Australia, though, that the toilet bowls, when they flush, it goes the other way?
I know this is the thing. I believe so. I've never looked at it to test it. I believe, yeah.
I'm just trying to pique his interest because it's getting warm in here. We're cold outside. He's getting real
And he's-
sleepy. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just saw a massive yawn. He was like, I want to talk about
I've
giraffes.
never done that when I go to foreign countries. I don't really look to see which way the water goes down the toilet, but next time I'm going to look.
You've never
That's
been to
fascinating.
Australia.
I've never been to Australia. But
He said next time. He's never
But
been.
I'm saying, like in Spain, does it flush the same way?
No, because we're on the northern hemisphere, dude.
Yeah, in the south. You have to go down
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
below the equator.
I need more booze.
Yeah, keep pouring there, Mauro. But I want to hear about, you have these. So Courtney Barber, by the way, she travels all over the country and the world. You guys, your trial teams try cases everywhere, but this is cool.
So it's Australian Aboriginal, so it's our Indigenous people. And so I brought these back for fun because I'm like, we're going to be drinking. We need a coaster. It's like my mom's yelling at me, like, put a coaster down. And she has that voice too. So
You know what? At the end of the day, now that I'm an adult, the coasters do make sense. Because I get pissed when
Yes!
there's like rings.
Respect
on
the wood.
Yeah.
Rings on my table. It pisses me
Yeah.
off so much.
So that's like Indigenous art from back, not on this. This
Really?
is like produced, but like recreations of Aboriginal art, which is very cool.
If I was Australian here in the U.S., I would kind of be upset that I would say 95% of what most people know about Australia is from watching Crocodile Dundee.
He's a national treasure.
Yeah.
From watching Crocodile Dundee and Paul Hogan.
That's
all I
should.
or the Crocodile Hunter.
That's all you need
That's
to know.
all I know.
Steve Irwin is like up there with, the god. He's like one of the gods. That's all you need to know.
My oldest daughter, Remy, she loves animals, all these things. And she's like in the morning, she's talking about like how she wants to like spend time with all these poisonous animals and do all these things. And she's fearless. And I was like, well, what type of animals would you like to spend time with? And she talked, and then she mentioned stingray. I was like, oh, really? And I was like, do you know what happened to like the most famous animal handler ever that was hit by a stingray? And she's
Yeah.
like, what happened? She's like, what happened? Did he like get hurt for a couple of days? I'm like, no, he got impaled and died.
Yeah, through his heart.
Through his heart. Do you know this? What happened to him?
Yeah, I know about the Crocodile.
But if he was gonna go, that's
the way to go.
like he couldn't die in a car accident. Steve Irwin had to die through an animal-related death that was so outrageous. It was his like life path. But I mean, he's a national treasure. Love that guy.
So this, Courtney, let's do this game.
Okay.
If Mauro had to die, well, It's a turtle's death. God damn it. I mean, we should have done something better for it. But other than a turtle's death,
Okay. Other than a turtle's death, yes.
what would be his like stingray through the heart?
Oh, do you want it to be like gnarly, like a ripper death?
I want to box a kangaroo to death.
Oh, they'll kill you. So
To
you
the
should
death.
totally do that.
Like a cage match.
They
with a
will kick you so hard and they will box you. I mean, you could try and get close to it. I would laugh my head off. That would be something I would pay
I want
to
to
see.
see. I was trying to like play with this earlier, but the Wi-Fi is not as strong. Oh, yes. So I want to know, is this real? Does this actually happen or not? I did this 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
This is, Mauro, is this the way you want to go? Can you see the box? Because I want to see if this is the way Mauro wants to go.
The kangaroo has a man's dog in a life-threatening hold, choking the poor animal. Initially,
It's
the
true.
dog had caught prey, but hunters were horrified to realize it was the other way around.
There.
Brace yourself for the shocking turn.
Mauro, what would you do under the situation?
They're being chased by a kangaroo?
No. The kangaroo's got his dog. What are you going to do?
Into action.
I'd throw a roundhouse.
You have
Watch. Here
to.
you go.
When the man closes in and shifts to attacking the human instead. In order to protect his dog, the man punches the kangaroo.
It's true. You have to. You have to.
The punch halted the kangaroo's attempt.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
what
what
do
they
you think
do-
about that, Mauro?
Is they take
That's a pretty good right hand he threw.
dogs down into the river and will hold them under the water and drown them.
And did they eat the dogs?
No, it's just for fun.
Just
Wow.
for show of power.
I
Yeah.
can't believe they do that to the dogs.
Yeah, they might do it to you as well.
So, Mauro, would you have the courage to punch that kangaroo if it was?
Yeah, absolutely.
You could take
You
it.
don't know me. I'm very courageous.
Well, you weren't. The last
Ask my
episode,
wife,
you talked
I'm
about
super
hitting
brave.
a homeless woman with a shovel.
Right, Alex? I'm super brave. She knows me as very brave. Whenever I hear like a noise in the middle of the night, I tell Alex, go check it out.
You say go check it out?
I'd send her to go check it out. I ain't going checking it out.
Oh my Lord.
This is true. Look, if you're gonna. Well, she runs faster than I do. If you've seen her like a gazelle. But here's the issue: if you've seen every horror movie, you don't split up. Hey, there's so many dangers in the house. We get back to back. I got a hatchet. You got a baseball bat. We go together. That's
Yeah.
how it goes.
It's true.
I mean, come on, have you not seen horror movies? Anyway. So what are the biggest mistakes that you see trial lawyers make? Because we make a lot of them, other than boxing fucking kangaroos.
Like financial mistakes or life mistakes?
Ooh, I think you see a lot of both.
Yeah. I mean, God, I would say don't marry the wrong person. That's a big one. I was telling Bob before, I used to be a matchmaker. Yeah.
Why are our wives clapping?
Yeah.
You were a
As
matchmaker?
I was a billionaire matchmaker before I did what I did now, which
Well, I
was
used
way
to-
more
I-
fun.
I used to
than
watch that show. It was on TV. On
Yes.
Patty, what was her name?
Patty Stranger. Well, that's
insufferable. Would
that's
not
like
wanna be
not
around her.
what real matchmakers do. But I would say for trial lawyers, marry the right person. That's a big thing.
So
from
you're
both
marrying.
sides.
So when you're marrying, so marry a true partner. And
Yes.
like Barnard's wives, like they know us and they put up with our silly shit. But you know what? We love them to death, and we have fun together, and we don't take each other too seriously.
Well, you guys found the right people.
And actually, Courtney, you said something to me once when passing. The first time, she was like, "I was married once. That was my starter husband."
Oh yeah, and I wasn't even married to this person, but I'm like, that was my first life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, now I'm on my second life, and it's way better. And I have a really hot husband now too, which is great. But I would say financial mistakes is actually plan for the future, because you guys working on contingency, you don't know when you're gonna have money coming in. And so set some things up like people with normal jobs would, where at one point in your life, you can do this, not because you have to, but because you want to. And you know that you're actually gonna be taken care of, and you've put those like goalposts for yourself up in the future. That's the biggest thing. Because you don't want to be doing this when you lose the passion for it, you lose the drive and the energy. You're representing people that don't have another chance to have someone represent them. So make sure you're doing it as long as you can continually to fight the good fight.
I can't say that any better. That seems like we could just run an ad on that tomorrow.
You
and
can
be like,
use that. I
"Fucking
will let
Courtney
you-
Barber.
Courtney Barber.
But it doesn't sound as good as Courtney Norman.
Yeah, well, I'm
sound so
not. That's why I'm the star on the Christmas tree, and I'm Barber.
So my wife also is Bullock. I said, keep that. Your last name's great. Like, why would you change?
It's like she's the star.
Oh, actually, you can still vote though because that's on your birth certificate. So
Yes.
You know, my wife never wanted to change her last name. I don't know, especially because she has like 7 of them. So, like, she's one of those real Mexicans. My wife's last name is Lopez. No, hold on a second. Her last name is Mariana Lopez Huerta de Fiore.
Of
Mariana
Fiore.
Lopez Huerta is her last name.
Ooh.
Mariana Lopez Huerta. She has 3 last names.
I love that though.
Yeah.
That sounds very nice.
De Fiore.
Would you just make it? Wouldn't it be better just to be Alex Fiore? Wouldn't that be easier?
No, I think it's so much more magic. That's like a perfect iambic pentameter. De Fiore. De Fiore, De Fiore. I feel like that is up your...
And like, I don't have a middle name.
You don't have a middle name?
No. So
I feel like he's going to say it's Danger or something stupid.
no, I have a middle name. So then Alex wouldn't let me give our kids middle names. I don't know why. I wanted to have my son's middle name to be Justice. Wouldn't that be cool?
Look, like this Justice
Yeah.
right here, sure enough.
And she said no. And then my daughter Samantha, she said no middle name. So we have no middle name. I have no middle name, and neither of my kids.
Wow. Courtney, what's your middle name?
It's actually my mom's last name, which is Fredrickson. So
Wow.
my name is Courtney Fredrickson Barber, and she's from Denmark originally. So it's the Danish spelling. So there you go.
Wow. So like so the origin of, what was it? Something son?
Fredrickson.
Frederick's
Yeah.
son. So that's like son
Son of-
Frederick's son. So
Yep.
the Nordic was Frederick's son.
Yes.
Right. So like whenever like there's a product called Dickinson.
Then, I mean, say no more.
I mean, son of
Makes
Dickens.
sense.
But
Makes
yeah,
sense.
every time I see one of those, I'm like, no, it was very unfortunate. So Courtney, can you, where do you live?
Nowhere.
I feel like you're just like a true fucking
I am
nomad.
Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like in the Treadstone report, and you undo it, and there's no papers in there. That's me.
Yeah. But how do you have this lifestyle?
I travel like 35 weeks of the year, whether it's for going to trial with Jacob, doing what I do with trial lawyer events, meeting lawyers. So I'm in hotels, and then I have a place in LA, and I also have a place in Montana. So I'm between all and a master of none.
Wow.
But you just always have a suitcase just open. That's what you do. You just never put it away. Just have it open on the floor.
I mean, that's why my friends just abandon their underwear. You just sometimes don't have to be in a place at all
Yeah.
times, right? Just gotta be
Yep.
ready, Mauro.
Or you can just go commando too. You know, it's okay.
But no, it's not gonna work.
Not for everyone.
So Courtney, you took a few sips. Of
I know,
this
I need to
beautiful-
get after it,
I mean,
like a
usually
real
you have to drink the
Australian.
entire drink. We've been light on you because we're live and we got rained on. But we should ask you for your bourbon proof at the end. So I'm just gonna ask you in general.
Just-
what?
She's only had one fucking
Well,
sip.
I've been talking a lot.
Drink up.
Okay.
Chug.
Meanwhile,
Chug.
me and Bob are like,
Chug. Oh my
fucking
God, she's
8
actually
deep.
doing it. Actually, when you watch Jacob Norman's episode, she drank all of his drinks for him, and they were heavy pours.
Yeah, it was really hard to
So
drink that.
Where
at
in
9 a.m.
Montana is your place that you?
Bozeman.
Bozeman. I've been to Montana a few times. It's pretty amazing.
It's lovely.
Bozeman.
So I don't know if you know this.
Bozeman is really nice.
We're all going to be in Montana together in a month and a half.
At the rodeo.
Yes.
So you got to come wear your cowboy hat, your real boots. And here's the thing. Do not get like a Ken get up for the rodeo. Like you don't want to look like Ken from the Barbie movie. You want to
That
look
was
like a
not
local.
in my database of reference.
Yes, just in case you're thinking of like, I'm gonna wear fringing and do this. Don't do that. Like what we do in Bozeman is we take photos of you and submit it to a website called Hipsters of Bozeman and shame
Oh. So I feel like we should aspire to be on.
you.
Don't tell.
You want to literally like look like you're just come off the ranch. Like roll in the dirt. And look
Bozeman is
normal.
a really cool town. I
Yeah.
really like it a lot. But
It's
they
nice.
say that they call it Bos Angeles now because of
It's
all
a
the
little
Californians that have made it.
Yeah,
there.
it's
Yeah.
because something called tax evasion,
Or something called Yellowstone, the
also
TV
known
show.
as tax evasion.
Correct.
So, anyways, what is your
Bob, you know
what's
that
your
I've
bourbon
stayed
proof?
at the Yellowstone Ranch
Here we
in
go.
Montana.
No, you
There's
haven't.
pictures of me there. I know the guy owns the Yellowstone Ranch, and I took my wife there, and I've got pictures, and I'll put them up on the Bourbon Approved website.
Okay.
Of me in Rip's cabin.
Really?
Oh.
I stay in Rip's cabin when I'm there, and I've been there a couple times. I've got the photos to prove it. It's actually called the Chief Joseph Ranch, and it's in Darby, Montana.
He
which
has
is
a
kind of a shit
VW
park.
electric wagon, and he also has like a camper thing. What do we call those things?
I have a Sprinter van with a pop top camper.
You would not imagine Mauro Fiore doing these
No,
things.
not at all.
I love camping.
But that's amazing, though. You have to come through, say hi.
I love camping.
I like something called glamping.
Yes.
So it's a little
Also very
And
good.
I will recommend for Montana to go see Old Faithful. It'll really knock your socks off if you've never seen it. It's not too far from Big Sky, like an hour.
Yellowstone, at Yellowstone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
So Courtney, at the
Yes.
end of the episode, we ask you what's your bourbon approved, but you're not going to pick a bourbon. But
Okay.
hypothetically, like, what does Courtney Barber drink after a 12-hour flight to fucking Australia and back, or like the 6-week trial? Like,
Yeah.
what's your choice to calm you down?
I like a good skinny, spicy margarita, no salt, on the rocks, Casamigos Reposado. That is like perfection. That just takes the edge off.
I don't understand this. What is this spicy drink bullshit?
It just
these
adds like a flavor.
Spicy drinks. That is to me is the worst combination. I don't want to taste a jalapeno in my fucking drink.
Well, lucky I'm not making drinks
He
for
likes
you.
jalapeno face over this guy.
Yuck.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on this episode of Bourbon Approved. Reach out to Courtney Barber if you want to be smart about money.
What's the name of your company?
It is Independent Life. That's the name.
Independent
you.
Life Insurance?
Yes, insurance group, but we are Independent Life, the only plaintiff-focused structured settlement provider.
See, actually, that's important because a lot of people play both sides, and
Yes.
it's not the same side.
We
of the
only work with plaintiff trial lawyers, so that is very important for your audience to know. Look me up on Settlement Nation, look me up on Instagram, look me up on this episode, come talk about Australian stuff with me. We can pick which animal's gonna kill you. I have lots of
Actually, that's a
ideas.
good game. We should do like a whole.
I have an Australia question. Like if you came to LA and you would say, what's like a typical LA like meal? People eat like, we're going to Nobu or something, right?
Ooh, actually, I can help.
Like, what would be
I
like
can help
an
branches.
Australian meal?
You know.
What do you guys eat?
So, the first time she came to her house with Jacob, there's a local Aussies. We have a lot of Aussies in Manhattan Beach, and they have one place called Gumtree.
Yes.
There's an Australian restaurant in Manhattan Beach?
Yeah.
Yes, and they had
I've never heard of an
Aussie meat
Australian.
pie.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. There's a bunch of other things, but that was my favorite one. So we had an Aussie meat pie. What else was the? I forget what-
There's like the main thing is meat pie. That's like our staple go-to. We can have sausage rolls. You can have like lemingtons. That's
A
kind of
sausage
like
roll is like a hot dog?
no, it's like pastry around like a kind of decased kind of minced sausage, but it is so good. The other places that have them in LA are English pubs. So if you go to like a good English pub, like the Fox and Hound or something, they have like.
Are you
meat pies.
offended when people
The
say,
Fox
"Oh,
and
you have
Hound
an
in-
English
Fox and
accent"?
Hound in Studio
No.
City?
Really?
I'm offended if people think I have a New Zealand accent.
Ooh, War of the Worlds. Is that what they do? What do you guys do?
Oh, the rugby union, like the thing.
Yeah, where you guys fight
Yeah,
each other.
they just.
The
I mean,
Kiwis versus the Aussies. Yeah.
they wish they could be us. You don't have to say anything more about that.
Well, if any New Zealanders are watching this,
Go away.
She will no. A scrum. We challenge you
Oh,
to
a scrum, yeah. We will have a scrum.
A scrum
And
and
then
that.
I'll get a cassowary to fight you.
Wow. All right. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of Bourbon Approved. Reach out to Courtney Barber to help you with anything financial. Reach out to Mauro if you want to be a tax planner,
Yes.
an expert.
Giraffe planner.
Reach out to my friend Sterling at Financial Architects
Oh, yeah.
in Pasadena. He's the one who does all
Amazing.
that.
All right, y'all.
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
for watching and
Appreciate
listening.